morning. We will begin the ceremony in just a couple minutes. If everyone could please find some seats. Thank you. Good morning. I present to you a Basic Law Enforcement Academy Class 905. Would you please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance? Please be seated. Thank you for joining us today, and welcome to the graduation of Basic Law Enforcement Academy Class 905. I'm Assistant Commander Michael Evans. We would like to begin by acknowledging that the land on which we gather is the unceded ancestral lands and water of Coast Salish peoples. This building and facility stands on the traditional land of Native peoples who have resided here since time immemorial. We honor with gratitude the land itself and the many tribal peoples, both past and present. Today there will be representatives from across our state, and we encourage you to build reciprocal and respectful relationships with the land, water, and its peoples wherever you may be from. Land acknowledgement is a traditional custom dating back centuries from many Native communities and nations. For non-Indigenous communities, land acknowledgement is a way of showing respect and honoring the Indigenous peoples of the land on which we work and live. We resist the erasure of Indigenous histories and work toward honoring and inviting truth. I would now like to introduce Executive Director Monica Alexander.
Good morning. Welcome to Class 905's graduation at the Criminal Justice Training Commission. We are so appreciative that you'll take time out of your busy schedules to come and celebrate this class. Every single class is special and every single class is different. And they're different because of all of you. All of you that have supported them throughout this 720 hours, 4.5 months of being separated from your family member and loved ones. So we really do appreciate and honor you today. I always tell the classes that graduation is about them, but it is for you. So that means you can do whatever you want. You can scream and yell, you can cheer, you can be proud, you can cry. Whatever you feel like doing today, this is your time to do it. We only have an hour, so do it in a short period of time. As far as the children go, we're so happy that you brought the children. The children are a big part of this. And we really don't mind if your children cry or if they run around a little bit. Whatever happens to you, this is a family affair. So treat it as such, and you know how families get. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm really, really happy for this class. 31 in, 31 out. We appreciate that. We appreciate their hard work. And I truly appreciate you selecting this profession at this time. We need you, and we are looking forward to you serving your communities. To our chiefs and sheriffs and dignitaries and everybody that come out repeatedly to grab your people and take them back to your agency, thank you very much. We appreciate that as well. So with that, I want you to have a really great time. Make this your home for 1 hour. And then, you'll take them with you and go home and live on them. So thank you so much. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you the Basic Law Enforcement Academy Commander, Nadia Burien, who retired from the Seattle Police Department and with 28 years of service, and now has graced us with her presence. She is a great addition. She's been here for over a year now, but we still appreciate and will appreciate her as long as she will stay with us. So please welcome Commander Nadia Burien.
Thank you, Erica. Good morning, everyone, and on behalf of all the staff here, I also want to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for BLEA Class 905. So it is my honor to introduce to you the TAC officers for Class 905, and before I do so, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what TAC officers do. They have, without a doubt, one of the most challenging jobs and one of the most important positions here at the Academy. They serve as role models, they're first-line supervisors, they're teachers, they're mentors, and they work very hard. They get here early in the morning, and often they're here way after the recruits have left, so they're very long days. The job is rewarding because they get to see the progress of the recruits. They meet them on the first day. A lot of them do not have any law enforcement experience, and then they get to see their progress throughout their days here at the Academy. And the TAC officers make a very lasting impact in the lives of the recruits, and I can say that I still remember the lessons that I learned from my TAC officer, and now it's been 30 years. So TAC officers really do make a big impact on the recruits. So without further ado, the TAC officers for BLEA Class 905, our lead TAC officer, Bradley Hare. Officer Hare has served with the Edmonds Police Department for almost 6 years and has been assigned here at CJTC since 2023. And I would like to thank Chief Sniffen from the Edmonds Police Department for allowing him to serve here with us. TAC Officer Hare teaches patrol procedures, criminal investigations, pre-flats, and much, much more. He does a little bit of everything here. And then our assistant TAC officer is Officer Logan Vieira. TAC Officer Vieira has been a program specialist here at the Criminal Justice Training Center for over 7 years. He teaches patrol procedures, taser, and defensive tactics. And so thank you both, TAC Officer Hare and TAC Officer Vieira, for ensuring that every recruit in BLEA Class 905 had the best opportunity for success. And to the friends and families of the recruits, now officers and deputies of BLEA Class 905, the entire staff here at the CJCC shares your pride. This was an outstanding class. They did very well here. And, you know, they've accomplished a lot in the last few months. And I know they did so with your support. And I would like to encourage you to continue to support them in the next few months. They've completed their first phase of training here at the Academy, but they have their next phase, their FTO phase, in which they'll work different shifts, long hours, and encounter difficult situations potentially. So they'll need all your support. And so thank you for all you've done, and I want to encourage you to continue to do so. And finally, to the officers and deputies of BLEA Class 905, I still remember the feeling of accomplishment I felt and when I graduated from this very same stage where you're here 30 years ago, same carpet too. So I went on to have a very rewarding and fulfilling career, and I wish that to each and every one of you. I have a couple of bits of advice to offer. One of them is continue to want to be a lifelong learner. Yes, you finished your training here at the Academy, but I want to encourage you to continue to take classes and also to talk to like a senior officer and ask them, hey, what can I do better next time? Ask the prosecutor the same question. Hey, what could I have documented better, or what could I have explored more out there? Talk to citizens and get their perspective on things. Keep an open mind and keep wanting to learn and wanting to do the very best that you can for your community. And then the other bit of advice that I have is that you make the same strong commitment to your own wellness. This job can be very exciting, and like I said before, you can see some difficult things move fast, and you're going to need to really take care of yourself in this career. So what I advise, it's not just, exercising or sleeping or eating well, although all those are extremely important, but also, maintaining a lot of friendships and speaking with your family and traveling and doing things that fulfill you and make you happy, because doing all those things will make you very resilient, and you'll be able to do the best possible job that you can for your community. So having said that, I just really, again, I want to congratulate you and, wish you the very best in your careers.
Thank you, Commander, for your reading. I would now like to invite TAC Officer Bradley Hare to the podium.
Class 905 knows that I'm not shy in front of a crowd or short for words, but we have under an hour, so I'll keep it quick today, guys. First, I'd like to thank, first and foremost, I'd like to begin by recognizing and thanking Class 905's Assistant TAC, Logan Vieira. TAC Vieira, he completed many of the behind the scenes and often unrecognized duties that proved paramount for the success of 905. TAC Vieira, thank you for all of your help, encouragement, support, and training that you have dedicated to Class 905. On October 22nd, 2024, recruits from literally all over the state joined BLEA Class 905 when entering the doors of this police training facility to begin their careers as police officers and deputies and park ranger. For those of you counting, that's 134 days ago. We are here to proudly acknowledge and celebrate the accomplishments they have completed individually and as a team. One of the first tasks that Class 905 was faced with when beginning their journey was to quickly get to know one another and elect their class leadership. This included a brief campaign speech for those who volunteered for the leadership positions. The subsequent elected class leaders played an integral role in the success of Class 905. I'd like to now recognize the members of the class who stepped up and took on additional leadership responsibilities to help their fellow students and me as well. When I call your name, please stand. And please feel free to make some noise. For auxiliary duties, our class historians, they were tasked with documenting, we're going to watch a video here shortly, documenting the journey and putting together the video. Officer Hernandez, Mayor of the Bellevue Police Department. From the Seattle Police Department, Officer O. Another one of our auxiliary duties, one of my, quote, best friends for every class that I have taught, our IT personnel, Officer Gwen, Port of Seattle Police Department. Thank you for fixing everything I messed up. I appreciate you. Very serious duties that the class is tasked with is we do have officers across the nation that are following the line of duty. We have Officer Down Memorial Tributes. Officer Verplank Forks Police Department was tasked with that. As well as for the King County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Sufanoff. Please stand. Throughout this, we take photos, there's some money that needs to go around, and the person that gets tasked with this is in charge of gathering funds and dues from 31 of you. Our class treasurer, Officer Lee, Outgoing Police Department. Last but not least for our auxiliary duties, one of my other very best friends that's tasked with a little bit of everything, kind of an administrative role to help out. From the Snohomish County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Trujillo is our scribe. Some way, somehow, I think she became the unofficial leader of the class, so thank you for all that you've done to keep our class in shape. Thank you all. Our class is divided into 5 squads, and each squad having an elected squad leader as well. Squad leaders were tasked with squad accountability and communications of information through their chain of command. The following individuals took on these additional responsibilities by leading their squads. As I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Officer Ane, Fife Police Department. Officer O, Seattle Police Department. Officer Ruiz, Fife Police Department. Deputy Sanchez, Lewis County Sheriff's Office. And Officer Webb from the Bellevue Police Department. You guys can be seated. Next, I'd like to acknowledge the elected Vice President of our class. Please stand. From the King County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Boone. As Vice President of the class, Deputy Boone assisted in the central communication and delegation of duties between the class president and squad leaders and helped to ensure Class 905 ran smoothly. Deputy Boone always carried out her duties in a professional manner and was never shy about allowing me to learn about her family. Thank you, Deputy Boone, for your professionalism and commitment to Class 905 success. Lastly, I'd like to acknowledge the elected class president from 905 from the Seattle Police Department, Officer Tamir Rayson. Officer Rayson was elected president by his classmates after a fierce class president campaign. He always performed his duties in a professional and seemingly natural manner, making my job as a class tag just that much easier. Officer Rayson allowed his classmates to learn firsthand from his experiences about how case law is established, or should I say, BLEA case law, sir. That's a good inside joke for Officer Rayson's family for you. Officer Rayson also provided essential communications as the lead representative of our class and truly demonstrated the value of service before self during his time as president. Thank you, sir. recruits at the beginning of their journey. They have the 19 weeks for the recruits to achieve this Force and Fitness Award. They must fully complete 3 additional categories of training. This is all voluntary on their own time that they don't really have anyway, in addition to their regular training skills. This includes completing 40 hours of additional physical training, 500 additional handcuffing reps, and 500 additional handgun draw strokes. We had 17 classmates complete the Force and Fitness Challenge. Please stand when I call your name. This will go very quickly. Officer Ane. Officer Avila Martinez. Officer Webb. Officer Verplank. Officer Siri. Deputy Sanchez. Officer Ruiz. Deputy Purcell. Deputy Hogan. Officer Olmsted. Officer Lee. Officer Jewett. Officer Hernandez-Mayers. Deputy Flores. Officer Callahan. Officer Brewer. And Officer Barker. Congratulations, guys. Great job. You guys can be seated. Another voluntary task presented to recruits is the Enrichment Award Challenge. To achieve this award, a recruit must read a book or watch several videos from an approved list and complete a full report on what they learned and how it will apply to them in their career. I received and evaluated this report and found it to be very well written. We had one person in our class take the time to do this, and she very well delivered her report. Please stand from the Tukwila Police Department, Officer Barker. Good job. Throughout the course of the training, the class took numerous written and practical exams. The scores were tallied, and we'd like to recognize the top 3 performers in a few specific categories. This is the first time that Class 905 will be hearing the results of the top performers in these 3 categories. When I call your name, please stand. First, in academics, this includes all written tests that you guys have taken through the course of your duties here. In 3rd place, from the Bellevue Police Department, Officer Brewer. In 2nd place, from the Kitsap County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Purcell. And in 1st place, from the Tukwila Police Department, Officer Elkinson. The next category is practical skills. This is a combination of every graded performance activity throughout the entire academy session, including defensive tactics, firearms, your final practical skills exams, BAC, SFSTs. You guys do a lot here. Thank you so much. And 3rd place, from the Bellevue Police Department, Officer Brewer. And 2nd place, from the King County Sheriff's Department, Deputy Hogan. And in 1st place, from the Silo Police Department, Officer Jewett. Congratulations, guys. Good job. The final category for this is your overall performance. This is a combination of every graded activity throughout the entire academy session. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. In 3rd place, from the Kitsap County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Purcell. In 2nd place, from the Tukwila Police Department, Officer Elkinson. And in 1st place overall, from the Bellevue Police Department, Officer Brewer. Congratulations, you guys may be seated. And now for the last special award, we ask the class asked to imagine every type of call, including the very worst call that they might respond to, down to the ones that are the most sensitive. They're asked to picture you, your friends and families in the most emergent call that they can't respond to, and pick the one classmate that they would want to be the patrol partner to respond to that call to save you guys. The class has voted. The first round of voting ended in a tie. So I did a second round of voting, and I asked for the top two so that we could break that tie. Ultimately, the patrol partner awards that ended in a double tie through 2 votes. Please stand, Officer Brandon Jewett and Deputy Purcell. I thought I was being really slick with a second vote, but they got me. So congratulations, guys. That's a huge honor. In closing, to Class 905, thank you all for the hard work you gave each day. It was a privilege to be your TAC officers for the past 20 weeks, and we welcome you and your families to what we believe is the most noble and honorable profession. As we know, after being hired, your law enforcement journey begins here at CJTC. The skills, knowledge, and abilities that you gain here are just the beginning. I encourage you to commit yourselves to never stop honing your abilities, staying current with the best practices, and growing as professionals. Embrace this journey with dedication to lifelong learning, ensuring that you serve your communities with the highest standards of excellence. Once again, Class 905, congratulations. I've called his name once, but once again, I'd like to introduce and invite up Class 905's President, Officer Tamir Rayson for the Seattle Police Department to give his speech.
Hello everyone, my name is Tamir Rayson. I'm with the Seattle Police Department. The last time I gave a speech, I was running for class president. During my speech, I made a promise that everyone in my class must succeed all the way until this day. I just want to start out and say that it's been a true honor to serve as our president. I hope I kept the promise that I made to you 20 weeks ago. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone that's helped all 31 of us get here today. I want to thank all the DT instructors for teaching us valuable skills to help us achieve our #1 goal in law enforcement, to go home at the end of every shift. I want to thank all the firearm instructors for teaching us valuable skills that many of us are not skilled at nor confident with from the beginning of academy. I want to thank all the TAC officers that helped us graduate. Your knowledge and experience have impacted us all. I want to thank everyone from the Seattle Police Department that helped me along the way and get here to this stage today. I also want to thank my family for raising me the man who I am today. I also want to thank my friends for supporting me throughout this journey. I also want to recognize all the NPOs, FTOs, training officers, training sergeants, chiefs, and sheriff that helped all 31 of these recruits get here today. Lastly, I want to take a moment to talk about our TAC officers. For those who don't know, each class is assigned 2 TAC officers. Class 905 was blessed enough to have 3. I want to recognize TAC Myers for being our first lead TAC for the first 5 months of the academy. Sadly, he left us to do bigger and better things with the Renton Police Department. I wish TAC Myers was able to see how much this class has grown since its departure. If you were to all see us in mock scenes, I'm sure you'd be proud of this last class that was a part of. TAC Bureau replaced TAC Myers when he left. One day, I was talking to TAC Bureau after class, and he told me that he did not like me. So I'm not going to recognize how much effort he put into Class 905, particularly with TAC officer. He made sure all of us had meaningful learning experiences and worked tirelessly to make sure we had resources we needed for the week to succeed. TAC Bureau also told me that day that he did not like appreciation. Thank you, TAC Bureau, for everything you've done for Class 905. Lastly, TAC here saw us crawl, walk, and run. It's all thanks to him that we are all here today. If it wasn't for his knowledge and dedication to Class 905, we would not have succeeded the way that we have. In 5 years from now, if I'm half as smart as TAC here, I consider myself to be a lucky man. TAC here, thank you so much for everything you've done for Class 905. It has been truly an honor to be a part of your class, and thank you for trusting me in leading this class, and thank you for always being there when we needed. During the 20 weeks in the academy, some significant life changes have happened to our fellow recruits. I want to recognize those individuals. Will the following officers/deputies please stand or remain standing? Deputy Trujillo. Who got married on December 21st. Thank you, being hospital. Officer Ruiz. January 10th. Deputy Sanchez. We welcomed his second child on January 30th. Deputy Bogan. We welcomed his third child a week before Academy. And Officer Olmstead, who found out his wife's expecting while at Academy. Thank you guys all for letting me do this. That was awesome. Thank you guys. I want to take a moment to thank all the families that are here today, supporting a loved one. Every family member that is here supporting one, please stand. Moms, dads, there you go. I want to thank you all for your patience and sacrifice for the last 20 weeks. For the families that are away for their loved ones 4 days a week, I want you to know that their effort and drive while at the Academy came from all of you to make all of you proud and support you all. You're what kept them going. You're what kept them going, and you will keep them going throughout their career. Thank you guys for what you've sacrificed, and thank you for your support. I want to leave my class with one last piece of wisdom. Tack Myers once wrote a quote on the board that stuck with me. The quote said, "If you knew you were fighting for your life tomorrow, how would you train today?" I hope you guys all continue to train to make yourselves better than you were the day before. I hope you guys stay dedicated and remember that when you put your badge on before your shift, you are out there representing your agency as well as your community. So go out there, protect your community with honor, and serve your family with pride. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our first class video.
I've always wanted to think about it, and I stuck with it. I had to make sacrifices in my life to get this career, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
I just want to say how proud I am of this class. I feel like we've overcome a lot of obstacles together, and we've become super close, from 31 strangers not knowing each other to 31 people that I can trust having my back.
Tell us how your journey through the academy is.
My journey's been extraordinary. I didn't expect this from the get-go at all. I loved every single second of it. My biggest takeaway is leadership. Being president of this class was a true honor. I made a promise to the class that I would take its success, and I really hope I can fulfill that promise to the class.
There's times throughout academy where I felt like maybe I couldn't do this anymore. But after coming in day by day, working on it, asking the hard questions, having conversations with officers and picking their brain and using their tactics, and then try to implement my own from what I learned from my TAC officer, it helped out a lot. Where I'm at today, I feel operational. Definitely better than when I first stepped into the academy.
I think honestly day one was the worst of the whole academy for me, just because it felt like it was going to be 19 long weeks away from my family, and it was raining just felt far from home. And but after that, I think things picked up. It's been cool meeting people along the way. Older generations of police officers talking about how it's not the same anymore, but I think it's cool to come in as a newer generation and kind of embrace the challenge. We're restricted a little bit more, but that just means we have to be smarter in the way that we handle our business.
What I chose to do as a career before, I could have done it for the rest of my life, but I felt that choosing this career, something that I've always wanted to do, make more of an impact in the world, lives of myself, and the lives of others. The best things I've learned from the Academy are working through mock scenes that are simulating real life situations. Those taught me a lot.
No law enforcement officer wants to use force, but we're forced to use force based on people's behavior. It's your duty to understand all the use of force laws, to understand when you can use force, when you should attempt to de-escalate, not only when you should use force, but most importantly, when to recognize when to modulate or terminate that level of force.
My bigger why is because I want to go out there and be there for people.
I want my son to be able to look up to me and, hey, my dad's doing something to help people.
My main why is definitely my daughter. She's still young and she still thinks I'm Superman. But as she grows up, I want her to know that her daddy always did the best that he could.
The support that I get from my husband and my son has been incredible. It pushes me, it drives me, and I want to do my best for them because they sacrificed so much time. I've been here for many.
Thank you, Class 905, for a great moving video. Appreciate it. Now we present diplomas and certificates to the graduates of Basic Law Enforcement Academy Class 905. As each recruit's name is called, they will come forward, receive their certificate, and be pinned by the badge of their agency. From the Algona Police Department, Chief Shrimpshire will be presenting to Officer Sarah Lee. And pinning their badge will be her mother, Saron Ivy. From the Bellevue Police Department, Chief Shirley will be presenting to Officer Oliver Brewer. And pinning their badge will be his girlfriend, Allie Johnson. Also from the Bellevue Police Department, Officer Emerin Hernandez Mayers. And pinning their badge will be his friend and classmate, Sarah Lee. Also from the Bellevue Police Department, Officer Emily Webb. And pinning their badge will be her son Anderson and husband Justin. From the Chehalis Police Department, Chief Cow will be presenting to Officer Zachary Searby. And pinning their badge will be his wife, Brianna. From the Clallam County Sheriff's Office, Sheriff King will be presenting to Deputy William Flores. And pinning their badge will be his wife Rachel and son Judah. From the Fife Police Department, Chief Fisher will be presenting to Officer La Akea Ane. And pinning their badge will be his father-in-law and senior police officer of Spokane Police Department, Stacy Rourke. Also from the Fife Police Department, Officer Vincent Ruiz. And pinning their badge will be his wife, Sandra. From the Forks Police Department, Chief Rowley will be presenting to Officer William her plank. And pinning their badge will be his mother Anita, son William, daughter Lila, and Chief Rowley. From the King County Sheriff's Office, Sheriff Cole Tyndall will be presenting to Deputy Kelly Boone. And pinning their badge will be her husband, Deputy Robert Boone, also of the King County Sheriff's Office. Also from the King County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Maria Liberta. And pinning their badge will be her brother, Officer Vincent Liberta of the Phoenix Police Department. Also from the King County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Christopher Hogan. And pinning their badge will be his wife, Elisa. Also from the King County Sheriff's Office, Deputy Roman Suhanov. And pinning their badge will be his best friend, Yuri Glenn. From the Kitsap County Sheriff's Office, Sheriff John Kesey will be presenting to Deputy Nathan Purcell. And pinning their badge will be his wife, Deja. From the Lake Stevens Police Department, Chief Bezzizo will be presenting to Officer Eric Everest. And pinning their badge will be his wife, Afia. From the Lewis County Sheriff's Office, Sheriff Snaza will be presenting to Deputy Jesse Sanchez. And pinning their badge will be his wife, Sydney. From the Olympia Police Department, Chief Allen will be presenting to Officer Abraham Avila Martinez. And pinning their badge will be his mother Maria and father Gerardo. From the Pandoray County Sheriff's Office, Under Sheriff Ruscio will be presenting to Deputy Cam Bigler. Pinning their badge will be his girlfriend, Brooklyn Huber. the Port of Seattle Police Department, Chief Villa will be presenting to Officer Ewan Nguyen. And pinning their badge will be her father, Min Nguyen. From the Port Townsend Police Department, Chief Olson will be presenting to Officer Peter Kloss. And pinning their badge will be his girlfriend, Nicole. From the Seattle Police Department, Chief Barnes will be presenting to Officer William O. And pinning their badge will be his son Phoenix, wife Nikki, mother Sabrina, and brother Hamlin. Also from the Seattle Police Department, Officer Timur Raysan. And pinning their badge will be his father, Mateen Raysan. From the Selah Police Department, Chief Soaptich will be presenting to Officer Brandon Callahan. And pinning their badge will be his son, Logan. Also from the Selah Police Department, Officer Brandon Jewett. And pinning their badge will be his wife Samantha and daughter Jolie. From the Snohomish County Sheriff's Office, Sheriff Johnson will be presenting to Deputy Ashlyn Trujillo. And pinning their badge will be her aunt, Rose Mayerson. From the Snoqualmie Police Department, Captain Horitzi will be presenting to Officer Dylan Lasbar. And pinning their badge will be his mother, Erica. From the Sunnyside Police Department, Chief Lehman will be presenting to Officer Jacob Olmstead. And pinning their badge will be his wife, Delaney. From the Tukwila Police Department, Chief Drever will be presenting to Officer Laymara Barker. And pinning their badge will be her mother, Alicia Washington. Also from the Tukwila Police Department, Officer Marissa Elkinson. And pinning their badge will be her mother, Christine, and father, Keith. Washington State Parks, Chief Ingram will be presenting to Ranger Benjamin Hargis. And pinning their badge will be his wife, Ardith. From the Yakima Police Department, Chief Boyle will be presenting to Officer Caden Frank. And pinning their badge will be his wife, Julia. We would now like to take 2 to 3 minutes for family, friends, and agencies to come forward and take pictures and videos of your officers, deputies, and ranger. We ask that you please do not go up on the stage, and the officers, deputies, and ranger will remain in formation. Thank you. We will continue with our ceremonies in just a couple minutes if everyone can please take their seats. Thank you. Commander Fiorini will now address the graduates of Basic Law Enforcement Academy Class 905.
I will now formally confer peace officer status on the members of BLEA Class 905. By the authority of the Washington Administrative Code and the Revised Code of Washington, I hereby attest that the graduating officers, deputy, and park ranger of BLEA Class 905 have met all the requirements as peace officers for the state of Washington. Please stand and join me in welcoming Washington.